Delta State Polytechnic or Tefelgara on Thursday, 30th April 2026 hosted the official inauguration of the Zonal Executive Council of the National Association of Polytechnic Students NAPS South-South Zone for the 2025-2026 academic session. The event had as its theme Leadership, Service and Transformation. Amarachi Ukuru has the report.
The newly inducted officers of the Executive Council of National Association of Polytechnic Students South-South Zone are Comrade Abraham Oji as Coordinator, Comrade Mimi Onomegboro, Deputy Coordinator, Comrade Igbeni Miracle Oluchiku, Secretary, and Comrade Anthony Osagbaye, Director of Publicity. In his inaugural speech, Comrade Abraham Oji pledged to deliver purposeful and inclusive leadership. He assured students that the ESCO would address key issues affecting welfare, academics, and communication within the association across the South-South Polytechnics.
My top priority in this administration is for the welfare and the interests of the students across South-South. And I know it is not an easy task, but in as much, but we will try our possible best to make sure that every possible report that gets to our table will be attended to for the interest and benefits of the students of the National Association of Polytechnic across South-South. Anticipate for challenges, because definitely they must come, you understand? And the challenges I anticipate for issues with the school management, some schools management across South-South, because I believe that all the schools across South-South, they are not actually doing well the way they ought to do. And that's the first challenge to have. And the second challenge I anticipate to have is coming from the ex-UG presidents, because there are some ex-UG presidents that are afraid to speak out. And when these ex-UG presidents don't speak out, there's no way we, the zonal executive, will be aware of what's going on probably in schools like Akwa Ibom. There's no way the SUG president in Akwa Ibom State don't reach out to us. There's no way we know what's going on there. So those are the little challenges I feel we will see.
In an interview, current chairman of the Senior Stakeholders Forum of the association, Comrade Armstrong Oviafabo, said student leaders are the bridge between students and the authorities. He stated that they are expected to influence both government and school management policies in favor of students. Oviafabo said on their part, school authorities must balance staff welfare with student welfare. He noted that it is the duty of the newly inaugurated executives for the 6 states of the South-South region to ensure that students' concerns are taken seriously and addressed accordingly.
Their role is basically, trying to influence government policies to favor, their students. Trying to also, influence policy of school management to favor their students, fighting for their welfare, fighting for better, hostel and lecture, environment for their students. So the expectations are within these ranks and files, that they should be able to represent their students adequately. They should be able to transform the requests that would have turned to agitations, that would have led to protests, by students, channel it to authority, where it is beyond authority, channel it to government, or whatever quarter that is needed, to address whatever problem that is emanating from the students, so that it does not degenerate into some times where we see, student protests at times that goes violent and, they become destruction of properties and all of that. So these are the expectations that we have of them, that they will be able to provide that bridge, to be able to coordinate their students, pass the needs and the aspirations of the students to the authority that can cater for it, and also make the authority, that is responsible for any need to stand to their responsibility and ensure that they deliver to the students.
National President of the National Association of Polytechnic Students, Comrade Oshofune Paul Ganya, popularly known among the students as Comrade Shoprite, called on the new leadership to prioritize student welfare and make a lasting impact throughout their tenure.
We all know that one of the primary responsibilities of student union leaders is to ensure that they represent the voice of their students, they defend our own constitution, and ensure that whatever is needed to be done in resolving crisis in our campuses, in resolving each student issue, in our campuses by liaising with the management, it is what they should do. And we do not expect less of that. And as national bodies, we are always on ground to give them the backing that they need. When there are issues which are beyond or above their strength, they can always invite us to come and intervene for them. So I am urging the leadership of the National Council of Polytechnic Students South-South region, ably led by Comrade Oji Abraham, to stand up and defend the voice of the students from South-South region. Where there are problems, please ensure, not even when there are problems, don't wait for problems to emanate. Go around on campus store, visit each of the campuses in the South-South, liaise with the management, establish a relationship so that the student will have confidence in you and they can always reach out to you, beckon on you to as a leader who will always stand for their right.
The event concluded with the presentation of awards to deserving individuals in recognition of their contributions and commitment to the growth and development of the association. I am Amarachi Marian Okuro, reporting for Quest News.